trader risk. Global trade shocks, rising US tariffs 10% to 20% proposed, with 30% on South African export, and uncertainty over the African Growth and Opportunity Act (AGOA) set to lapse in September 2025, threatening export, particularly in automotive and agricultural sectors. AGOA's potential loss could reduce GDP growth by up to 0.7 percentage points. So the GDP lose growth up to 0.7%. 7 means a lot. 7 after 0 means a lot. Rand volatility. The rand averaged 18 rand,82 cent per dollar in 2025, up from 18 rand,32 32 cent per dollar in 2024. So now the rand is up because 18 rand is $1, equivalent to $1. Yeah, so weakened by global trade tensions and declining export demand, a stronger US dollar and commodity price fluctuations add pressure. Export constraints, logistic bottlenecks, including port and rail limit export capacity. However, rail freight tonnage is projected to grow by 1.2% in 2025, and reforms aim to improve port efficiency. Opportunities: the African Continental Free Trade Area (AfCFTA) could boost trade, potentially increasing South Africa's trade to GDP ratio from 57% in 2023 to 72% in 2043. That's about 20 years, from 20 something years, from 2025 to 2020 to 2035, 10 years. 2035 to 2040, 21. That's 19 years or 18 years, but that's a long time, man, long time. So let's also analyze other key factors. Fiscal sustainability. The fiscal deficit is projected at 5% of GDP in 2024 or 2025, with gross debt at 75.5% of GDP in 2025 or 2026, above sustainable 60% threshold for emerging markets. A small tax-based 7.9 million taxpayers, 1 million paying 60% of income tax, and high welfare dependency, 28 million recipients. Strain public finances. I want us to analyze this small statement. Break it down, baby. I'll break it down. Okay. A small tax base, 7.9 million taxpayers in South Africa, 1 million paying 60% of income tax, and a high welfare dependency, 28 million recipients. 28 million the need taxpayers is 7.9. You see the balance. 28 million people depend on the government, we grant and don't, then 7.9 plus another 1 million the taxpayers, which is 8 to 28. Posts on X highlight concern about looming fiscal crisis due to GDP growth lagging behind debt servicing cost. Energy and infrastructure. No load shedding since March 2024, driven by better Eskom management, has saved 11.51 billion in diesel cost. However, unplanned outages and water supply issues persist as a risk. Plans for 20,000 MW of nuclear power by 2025 and 69 billion in water infrastructure 2008 to 2015 aim to address shortages. I want us to break it down. So plans for 20,000 milliwatt of nuclear power by 2025 and 69 billion in water infrastructure aim to address shortages. 69 billion is a lot, but it's not addressing the challenges. Offshoring growth. South Africa is a top destination for offshoring, particularly in tech and IT. 53% of new roles due to skilled talent, English proficiency, and time zone. So ke ngoku abantu be-technology and IT eSouth Africa, 53% of new roles. That's good. I love it. I love when South Africans are succeeding. Consumer confidence. Consumer confidence fell to 20 points in Q1 2025 from -6 in Q4 2024, driven by VAT hike concerns and trade uncertainties. Slungu. Through household spending, 60% of the GDP remains resilient. And I thank you.